Welcome to the Deep Dive. Take your sources, pull out the key insights, maybe a surprising fact, add a bit of humor, and hopefully keep you hooked. Today we're diving into something that's really shifting how we think about AI. It's called human-guided Sophimatic AI. Now, Sophimatic AI, it's not just about more powerful code. It's about building an AI that's fundamentally designed to be an intellectual partner, one that deeply integrates human reasoning, human ethics right from the start. So we're moving beyond just using AI as a tool. We're talking about humans being active, crucial collaborators in developing, well, a much more advanced, almost philosophical kind of intelligence. We've got some really fascinating research lined up for this deep dive. It covers AI ethics, intentionality, and how machines actually learn from us in some pretty complex ways. It's really a journey into what it means for AI to be genuinely intelligent and why, surprisingly perhaps, our human touch is proving absolutely essential.
Yeah, exactly. Our mission today really is to unpack how that human interaction, that guidance, is just fundamental. It's fundamental for creating AI systems that aren't just smart, but are adaptable, ethically sound, and can genuinely, truly collaborate with us. This pushes us way beyond AI that just, executes tasks. We're entering a space where humans and machines learn and grow together.
Okay, so let's start with the foundation. Our sources, especially the work from Gerardo Ioni and Giovanni Olvene, they really lay out this core idea, a hybrid human-machine architecture. And the key thing, human guidance is right there, front and center, from the very beginning. It's crucial for this Sophimatic AI. And it's not just about setting it up initially. No, it's about deep, continuous human involvement all the way through the AI's development.
That's right. And this guidance, it isn't just a nice extra feature. It's what actually builds true adaptability into these systems. It's how we make sure the AI can develop what they call domain general mechanisms. Basically, problem-solving skills that aren't just stuck in one specific area.
Right, so it can handle different situations.
Exactly. And engage in interactions that feel natural, intuitive. It means the AI can adapt and respond to us in ways that feel genuinely collaborative. It learns, it evolves over time with us.
And that leads neatly into this idea of humanization, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Baxter and their colleagues point this out is critical.
For AI to have meaningful social interactions, not just fake, it can't just be focused on completing a task. It needs a deeper awareness of its environment, understanding the nuances, beyond just the immediate goal.
So without that context.
Without that kind of contextual awareness, genuine social responsiveness, that ability to truly interact, it's just impossible.
Now, here's where I found the research really fascinating, and I think it's something important for you listening to think about. It's the ethical side. Van Berkel and their team, they found that for this advanced AI, getting its moral reasoning explicitly right, well, it's not just a good idea, it's essential. And adapting that reasoning to context, also essential. But here's the kicker. Nearly half of the people in their study said their own values actually shifted, depending on the context.
Yeah.
Just think about that. It strongly suggests there aren't universal moral rules that just always apply, no matter what.
Wow, okay. That's a huge shift for AI ethics, isn't it? It means you can't just hard code a set of fixed moral rules into an AI and expect it to handle our messy, complex world.
Yeah.
Instead, the AI itself needs to be able to dynamically learn, to adapt its moral compass. And it has to do that alongside the shifting complexities of human values in different situations, which makes our continuous human input. Well, it's not just helpful, it becomes absolutely non-negotiable if you want genuinely ethical AI.
Okay, so building on that ethical alignment, there's another huge challenge, that's also a huge opportunity here. It's understanding intentionality. Geha and Rushby make this powerful case. For true cooperation, for self-reflection in AI, the AI needs to seek out logical intention. You can't just look at the physical results of actions. It has to understand the why behind them.
That is fascinating. And during this human guidance process, the Sophimatic AI actually has to spell out, to communicate its logical intentions. This isn't just, a nice feature. It gives you, the human user, a much clearer window into what's happening under the hood, so to speak.
A window into its thought process.
Precisely. You're not just seeing the final answer, you're seeing the reasoning behind it. And that's absolutely vital for building trust and making the collaboration actually work.
So what does this actually mean for us, the users? How does knowing the AI's intentions help?
Well, it means that by understanding the AI's goals, the shared ones, its logical steps, maybe even where its objectives might conflict, we can be much more effective. We can guide its learning process much better. Imagine fine-tuning an AI not just by saying wrong answer, but by understanding why it thought that way and nudging its intentions.
That feels like true collaboration, a real dance.
It is. And this deep understanding it also has to extend to our motives or preferences. Chen's work here is really insightful. It looks at how machines can start to comprehend an expert's mind by combining a few things. Learning from demonstrations, adapting based on our feedback, and then crucially representing not just what we explicitly tell it, but also our implicit knowledge, our social preferences, the things that guide us subtly, even when we don't say them out loud.
Okay, that sounds complex. How does an AI even begin to represent implicit preferences?
Well, it uses some clever strategies. The sources mention things like the Bradley-Terry model, the Luce-Shepard model.
Statistical models.
Yeah, think of them like the AI building an internal preference map or maybe a desirability scale.
So it ranks things based on our choices.
Exactly. It doesn't just log what we pick, it analyzes the patterns in our choices to build a whole ranked understanding of what we prefer, even subtly.
It's how the AI starts to anticipate what we actually want, not just what we explicitly command.
Right. And there's a quote from Bradley that really illustrates this. He said something like, "There may exist one and only one object, which an individual believes to be better than all others for any pair. An individual may hold an opinion that one is to be preferred."
So it's about creating that ranking.
Yes. It highlights how the AI constructs this whole hierarchy of desirability for the options it sees. It's much deeper than just picking a favorite. It's about understanding the whole landscape of human preference.
Oh.
A huge leap for AI.
Okay, so we have ethics, intention, preference. Now let's talk about the real signature of this partnership, the two-way street. Sophimatic AI isn't just passively receiving instructions, it's designed for genuine dialogue. Ellery's work on symbolic connectionism gives us a theoretical basis for this.
Symbolic connectionism sounds technical.
It kind of is, but think of it like this. AI learning not just from massive data, but also from abstract rules, concepts, knowledge that we humans provide, almost like teaching a kid grammar rules, and then they use those rules creatively in conversation. It's the foundation for this bi-directional knowledge transfer.
Bi-directional. Okay, so how does that two-way street actually function in practice?
Well, the AI takes in symbolic knowledge. We give it maybe ethical principles, logical rules. But then, this is the crucial part, it explains back to us, the human partners, how it reached its conclusions using that knowledge.
Oh, so it doesn't just learn the rule, it explains its reasoning based on the rule.
Exactly. It makes its internal logic transparent. It shows its work.
And why is that transparency so important? What does it unlock?
It creates this incredible feedback loop. We're not just fixing errors in a black box anymore.
We're seeing the logic.
Yes. And we can directly critique it, modify it. We're actively collaborating on refining its internal reasoning.
That's where the real trust and the deeper learning happen, isn't it? Making sure the AI's logic actually aligns with our human values and expectations.
It is. And connecting this to the bigger picture, Ellery put it really clearly. Let me see. Yeah. Connections between human expert minds and machines may be seen as an interactive situation where human rules are gradually internalized and explained by the machine.
Subsequently updating logical frameworks that the human will respond to. I remember reading that. It really captures that iterative cycle.
It does. This constant back and forth, this responsive process where both human and AI are learning and adjusting, that's what truly defines this partnership.
It's a continuous refinement.
So let's try and sum up this deep dive. What we've really seen is that human guidance isn't just helpful. It's absolutely foundational for creating effective Sophimatic AI. We need it for temporal coordination, for ethical reasoning, for modeling intentionality correctly, and for enabling that true back-and-forth knowledge exchange.
Absolutely. It's this ongoing process, this iterative refinement and alignment of the AI's reasoning with our human ethics, our values. That's what really paves the way. It moves us towards experiences that are genuinely collaborative, genuinely meaningful, far beyond just simple automation. It's about real partnership.
So the final thought to leave you with is this. What new frontiers open up? What becomes possible when machines don't just learn from us, but learn with us, constantly adapting to our complex, messy, evolving human world? Think about how that might shift our whole understanding of what intelligence even means in this age of advanced AI.